Assalamu alaikum. This is Mohammad Faiz Kidwai, the Rotary International Director for the years 2022 to 24. It's indeed a pleasure to share my thoughts on the World Polio Day, the day which has very significant importance for all of us, especially those Rotarians, friends, and partners who have been involved in eradication of polio for many decades. I would like to offer my compliments to all those individuals, institutions, and organizations who have contributed significantly uh, high in terms of not just financial contributions, but also in terms of sharing their time, talent, and thought. Well, friends, today I would like to share another subject other than polio, which is linked with polio as well. Because we have reached a position where for last many years we are saying that we are just on the verge of eradicating polio. And yes, we are indeed. But since last year or so, we have faced some challenges in the world with regard to wars, conflicts, and terrorism. We cannot ignore these happenings while we are focusing on polio as well. On one hand, we are trying to save the children of this world from the disease of polio. We don't want any child to get affected, any child to die because of polio. On the other hand, the world is busy in wars and conflicts, in various terrorism related activities. And I don't blame anyone. It is we who ourselves have to blame uh, our own selves, because it is we who have been part of the current situation. Today, the mothers are questioning us that you want my child to get polio drops so that you can eradicate polio. What about the children who have been killed, who have been brutally murdered in Gaza, or who have been brutally murdered and killed in other wars and conflicts around the world? Friends, today we are having the highest number of conflicts since World War II in the world, and more than 100 countries are directly and indirectly involved and are part of it. I think it's time to think about peace. And I would request all friends, and especially to the global leadership, that let us talk of peace now. And for the sake of polio alone, we have put in so much efforts for last so many decades that if we do not focus just for the sake of polio on peace, I think we would be losing what we have gained till now. Pakistan itself is facing terrorism. We have two provinces, uh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan, which are seriously affected by terrorism, and we are having a war against terrorism. And Pakistan Army, which actually played a very important and significant role in eradication of polio during last few years, have partnered with the Rotary program, with the polio program, are now engaged in war. And that again is a major setback. Not just that Pakistan army could not support us in polio, but because of terrorism and war, we are unable to reach those areas. They are unreachable areas. How can we expect polio to end without we reaching those areas? And here again, I would request the world that please pass on this message. It's not internal terrorism alone. It is terrorism which is being initiated from outside Pakistan. And there are countries, there are international institutions or agencies, whatever they are involved in this terrorism to destabilize Pakistan. And another thing, friends, Pakistan or Afghanistan, I can tell you that the day polio gets eradicated in Pakistan, it will get eradicated from Afghanistan. The day polio gets end in Afghanistan, it will end from Pakistan as well. So here I, our task should be now that let us focus on peace and let us reach our target, of peace for polio in days and months to come. Thank you so much.